Hello,
Hello.
Beauty News family. Welcome to the July 21st edition of Beauty News.
Oh my god.
Today we're going to talk about some new stuff, but apparently there's some updates we need to touch on.
There are.
Hourglass lipstick.
Yes.
So you buy the case for $32 and it comes with a lipstick.
Yeah. So in our last video we said it looks like, because you can buy them separately, that you have to buy them separately. It's just like a case for lipstick. No, the $4, whatever it is, it's a lipstick and the case, and then you can buy refills. So whenever you do buy a new one, if you want to, you can have a case for each of them.
Yes. So you can buy the cases. No, you can't buy the cases separately.
I guess not.
You buy the case and it comes with a lipstick.
Yeah.
But then you can buy refills of lipstick.
If you didn't want the cases.
Something we do want to point out is that the lipsticks only contain 0.9 grams. So that's less than a gram of product for $22. And I don't know about where you guys live, but wink wink, some drugs are cheaper than that in Australia.
That's true. I think an average lipstick is around, is it 3 grams?
Yep, 3 grams.
So
Typical
sort of
varies
amount.
A little bit, but yeah.
So yeah, it's a lot of money. I did say that, it's $34, so that's getting to the higher end of lipsticks, but if you look at the fact that you're getting a third of the product, that is very expensive.
That's a lot of money.
That's how many swatches is in that lipstick type thing.
Yeah.
The second update that was from, because we're filming this when that video went live, so we can see the responses and the comments and stuff. In regards to the Nikki Tutorials twist up lipstick thing, which I think still is hilarious. I watched that video and I was like, oh my god, she's so excited for this fucking twist up lipstick.
She is, yeah.
Someone was saying that Pat McGrath did go to the effort to make special packaging so that when you twist it up and it's fully extended, it's facing
so when you use the lipstick so that the slanted edge is pressed against your lips, you can see the lips on the outer packaging.
Correct. Yeah. So if you have a range of lipsticks from one brand and you twist them out all completely out, they will all be slightly not aligned properly, because it's often not something that people care about as much as Pat McGrath has. Yeah. So she did put more effort into the packaging, but I think there was a miscommunication with what she actually did versus what Nikki thinks she did. Yeah. So that's where there might be a language barrier, there might be something, but maybe. Pat McGrath did, someone like that, people were saying someone along the line is lying here to tell Nikki that story, but I think it was just a misinterpretation of the real story, which was, once it's fully extended, using the lipstick, the lips are facing outways, but it's not the twisting up straight that is unique to that lipstick.
Still makes me laugh.
Still makes me laugh too.
Still makes me laugh. All right, so we're gonna, should we just go alphabetical?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, Australis is boring us again for all of our Australian viewers.
Yes, they are.
They're bringing out heart-shaped blushes, bronzers, and highlights, it looks like.
They look quite small.
They do look small,
They almost
don't
look like eyeshadow pan size.
Maybe they are, actually. They could be eyeshadows.
Maybe they're Bobbi boxes.
Tricking us with the shade selection.
Yeah, and there's also this new lip product type thing.
So there you go, boring as batshit lipsticks.
Yeah, some lipsticks or
lip
something.
Yawn. That's interesting. They are fairly small, and they're made even smaller by the fact that the packaging is chunky as fuck around it. Yeah. See, okay, so we had just found on Instagram that there's a new little video about the size of the blush, bronzer, highlighter. I am going to say that for a blush and a highlighter, this is a reasonable amount of product, because yes, I agree.
You will still use this. If you use it every day, you could still use it for 6 months.
It takes forever.
It takes forever
Trust me,
pan these things.
Panning a single eyeshadow as a fucking highlight.
Yeah.
It takes forever.
Well, I have just finished an eyeshadow that I was using as a highlighter in my project pan, and it took me about 7 months.
Yeah.
And I've been using a blush, just a Rimmel blush, and I've only recently hit pan, and that's been since the start of the year as well. So I can tell you that, you know, you will get a good 6 months of use, maybe more out of these, but the bronzer...
You'll probably go through that quickly.
You will go through that super quickly. It's much easier to hit pan on a bronzer. So
it is.
It's kind of cute having like cute little makeup, but
it's not for me.
Not for me either.
No. Becca is bringing out some lipsticks. They're ultra creamy and luxuriously lightweight.
Yeah.
They're coming to your lips soon.
I actually saw an update on this just earlier today. We are once again filming this in advance. This is early in the week, so if there's any more updates, we'll talk about them in the updates video on Monday. But these are the Lush Lip Colour Balms. They're coming out in 8 shades. They're releasing next week, and it is Becca website and Ulta exclusive.
Okay.
So if you wanted it, you're not around an Ulta, you're in trouble.
Yeah. Look at that fucking packaging. It's ugly.
I know. Yeah, so this is pretty much designed to be like buildable shades that enhance your natural lip colour. So they are going to be nude shades. You've got some browns, you've got some pinks, you've got some nudes.
Yeah.
They look like cheap, fucking clunky.
Oh, don't they? I hate that packaging.
Chunky packaging.
It looks like something you...
Do you know what it looks like? There's a brand... Oh, it's not Ulta 3. There's a brand...
Yes! Ulta 3. They make
have
clear lipsticks. They're terrible.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of that.
Oh, look, they're not terrible.
For the price.
For the price, they're quite good. But visually, the packaging isn't very attractive.
Yeah.
And this is... Oh, my Lord.
But this is just going to be a sheer lipstick. A sheer nude lipstick. It's not groundbreaking.
I'm not spending my money on that. Sorry, Becca.
Well, we can't anyway because we don't have an Ulta nearby.
I'm not mad about it. It's
true,
okay.
Very true.
Besame. Now, Besame are set to release 2 limited edition special collections.
Yep.
One of them is an Agent Carter Marvel collection.
Yeah.
We don't know much about it as of yet.
Yeah.
But one that we do know a lot about is the 1937 Disney Snow White collection.
Yeah, and this is going to be their fall release, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so the collection will include a mirror, and this thing is, have you seen the mirror?
No.
We'll show you the mirror, it's amazing. $40 US, a large palette, $68 US, 2 small palettes from what I can tell, $45, an overnight bag, $35, small makeup bag, $15, 7 mini lipsticks in a set, $35, lipsticks, so full size individuals.
There's 4 lipsticks, 4 new lipsticks to the range. Yep.
$22, blush, $20, and translucent powder, $35.
Yeah.
This mirror.
Oh yeah, it's so cool.
It's so cute.
Yeah, so the 2 mini palettes are cool as well. They almost look like they're metal with a image on them, and then you kind of almost like a clutch. You kind of open them up.
Yeah.
But then the big palette is like a storybook,
an actual book.
Yeah, and you open it up, and it's got even like this kind of clear page that shows you where to apply the makeup to get the same look as Snow White.
Yes.
It's really cool. It's got heaps of shades.
The colour selection in this is great. I think it's quite true to the original cartoon. Like,
yeah, I agree.
You can see that, like, the colours, they're right. When you look at them in the palette, some of them look a little bit dirty and muted and strange, and you're like, what?
Yeah.
But if you know the original cartoon...
Yeah, it is. It is perfect for the cartoon.
Yeah.
Like, are they things that I would reach for on a daily basis?
Yeah.
No, but I definitely, if you're a collector and you love the influence behind this, you would totally want to get it.
Yeah.
The lipsticks are gorgeous as well.
Mm-hmm. I love the colours of the lipsticks. Yeah. That little mini set. Oh.
So the lipsticks, they have the same normal Besame gold packaging, but it says Snow White on them, and it's got like a blue band down the bottom. Now there is like a peachy nude, there's like a dark red, there's more like there's more of a like a there's a pinky nude, a peachy nude, a dark red, and then almost like a brick red, which is like the Snow White lip colour. Mm-hmm. They're gorgeous. I want them all. I actually want them all because I think that these are very sort of vintage, but also done in a modern way. Yeah. Like, you're not bringing back horrible pearlized finishes or anything that's really tacky.
That's gross.
Yeah, and I do love, I've said this before, I'm sure in beauty news, I do love looking back at old movies and seeing that really kind of like peachy nude lip and it being really, like it's quite typical of a certain era, and I think it can be still really flattering. So I like that they've brought back some really cool shades.
Yes, I want so much from this collection. I've put my email down. I expect to be able to purchase it on release day. Now, the Besame website, it does say that they ship internationally, but some people have had issues when they actually go to the website and try to like order. There is an Australian website, but I don't know if they will be getting these items at the same time as the US website. So I don't know if you're interested. Just kind of wait and see, bated breath, all that jazz. Bobbi Brown. Yeah, they've got some new stuff. So there's a quad, a blush. I assume it's a blush. Could be a highlight, to be honest with it. Maybe not.
I hope it's a blush.
And also 7 dual-sided eyeliner pots.
Are they 7 or are they 6? I actually think these are really cool.
Yeah, so do I.
Like, I shared this on Instagram and I was like, okay, I haven't seen anyone create a dual gel liner.
No.
Because you use such a little amount that you really don't need one big pot of one colour.
Right.
And I am the type of person that does like to dabble in different coloured liners. But if I could buy like 2 of these and have 4 shades and know that I'm probably not even going to hit pan on one for like a year of everyday use, I think it's a great idea.
Yeah. You were saying before that potentially there's only 6, and I think you actually might be right. I think maybe these are metallics, or some of them
looks
are metallics.
Like some of them are metallics,
so
like the gold and stuff.
Throwing off the light, maybe. So maybe there's only 6. I like the whole idea of a like dual pot liner.
Inglot should do them.
Yeah. Actually, Bobbi Brown liner is my favourite. So like I probably won't buy any because I'm not interested in metallic liners, but
it looks like some are and some aren't.
Yeah.
So it sort of looks like the gold ears.
Yeah.
And maybe a blue here or there, but it's just that the light reflection is hard to tell.
It's hard to tell, yeah. So there you go, Bobbi Brown, good stuff.
Yeah, so that's the Bobbi Brown Fall collection that's releasing in September sometime. Just a quick question though, what do you think of that fucking eyeshadow quad?
I don't really like it. It's not for me.
I reckon if you're the type of person that doesn't like much eyeshadow but likes to add some definition, I reckon that could be a cool one.
Could work, yeah.
And you could use it for your brows.
Yeah.
It's a very androgynous sort of palette.
Yeah, I just have so much like it doesn't...
Yeah, the model that they used for that collection, she looks really cool. And I think that's a sort of look that if you wanted to go like a bold lip and a really minimal eye or something like that, that's the kind of palette that you could use. You could use.
Yeah. Carli Bybel, her brand Pranava is, I don't know, sneak peeking something that she's been working on for over a year, and
looks like a highlighter.
It says I'm pretty sure it says Opal by Carli Bybel. So that's a thing. I just want to point out, I didn't realize her brand was called Pranava, and I'm like, I thought it was called Pravana, and I'm like, but there's already a brand called Pravana. Hair brand, like fucking hugely famous professional hair brand. I wonder how much publicity they get when people are like Pranava Beauty, and then it's like, do you mean Pravana? Sure, okay.
Yes, I do.
Sure.
Carli Bybel selling hair products.
There we go. Chanel's releasing an interesting collection. So we've got some nail polishes, 4 shades, and they are like fluorescent, bright. And then they have 4 muted eyeshadows.
It's a weird combo, isn't it?
Isn't it? Yeah, it is strange. So there's like a sort of greyish, would you call it a greyish plum?
Yeah.
Like a gold colour.
An olive and a
pink,
light
pink. Yeah, it's a weird
mix.
Weird mix. It is definitely a fucking weird mix. I'm not sure what they were going for with that, but whatevs.
Whatevs. You do you.
Charlotte Tilbury.
Yeah.
They're bringing out a palette and some, I believe they might be liquid lipsticks along with actual lipsticks.
The mini lipsticks, yeah?
Yeah, so there's mini lipsticks, and then there was also, I think these look like they could be liquid lipsticks.
Yeah, or lip glosses.
Maybe lip glosses, yeah.
Just looks very shiny.
So this is their Christmas collection.
Yeah. Like last year they went crazy with Christmas. They had like baubles, they had advent calendars.
Yeah, I expect there will be more
coming
in the collection. But yeah, they usually do an advent calendar.
Yeah.
But it's just a nude palette, a nice selection of like cools, neutrals, warms.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
There we go.
Exciting stuff. Coloured Raine, they're bringing back their satin lipsticks, and apparently these were out in 2013 and they're making a comeback.
Okay. I don't like this swatched one.
Do you mean the one on the lip?
It kind of looks like if you're a gynecologist you would see that often.
Yeah. Yeah,
that's show us your pink bits. That's
pink bits.
Pink bits, that's what that means.
I wonder if that's what it's called.
Show us your
pink bits. Anyway, if you like Coloured Raine and you want lipsticks, there they are.
I still can't get behind their logo. Sorry.
No.
I hate it.
So do I.
It's like a surf brand from the 90s.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fucking
like
rip curl all the way, man.
Oh yes, rip curl.
I can't handle it.
And all I picture is like fucking douchebag kids down at the beach who needed to get a fucking haircut and probably shower with actual soap. Like, seriously, I haven't forgotten you fucking ferals, and you haven't changed much either. Jesus.
Now we unfortunately have to see you in bars.
Yeah, I know. Still not showering with soap.
Stay in your lane. No.
Stay in your lane.
All right. So then we've got Dose of Colours testing some form of liners, lip liners, something.
Yeah, they're doing a jouet with those black and white.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I know. You know what? We had a really great episode last week where we talked about new stuff. It was so much fun. There was so much good stuff. And then brands give us this.
Shame on you.
Yeah. I think Estee Lauder may be bringing out a new palette, or they already have. It's currently available at John Lewis and Debenhams, I believe it is. No, Boots, sorry. It's the Essential Face Palette in 03 Deep, which makes me think there's meant to be more. So, I don't know. It's just popped up online, ready for sale, £45. We've never seen it before, so...
No, but can I say some Estee Lauder, some new Australian news?
Mm-hmm.
The gift with purchase is happening, if my internet loads properly, sometime in August. Alright, so online exclusive 8-piece gift worth up to $200 with any purchase of $75 or more, starting 21st of August, ending 31st of August in Australia.
Right.
So if you want your Estee Lauder gift with purchase next month.
Excellent. Is that the Christmas one?
We're way before Christmas though.
Yeah, I know.
Probably not.
No. Okay.
I'd say their Christmas one would be one of those giant ones that comes out in more like November.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes they come early though. I'm sure I've seen it. Well, no, it's still too early.
It's too early.
Anyway, Giorgio Armani, these lipsticks, which are very nice. Ecstasy Shine
She does look like
loud.
she's having a bit of ecstasy going on.
She does.
She's like, yes! Game
does.
of Thrones!
Yay! So there looks to be 18 shades.
Yeah.
I feel like the shade range doesn't really look that good.
I'm trying to look for many. There's only like 2 nudes potentially.
Yeah.
A lot of reds.
Lots of reds, lots of dark shades. But there you have it. Giorgio, Armani, they make good cosmetics. So that's fun.
Shine, shine, shine.
Mm-hmm. Give Me Glow Cosmetics. We've got the quad goals. So very clever. Palettes.
Cool.
And they're quads.
Goals.
Glam by Manicare is creating 2 collaborations. One with Beck and Bridge. So the Beck and Bridge collection contains eyelashes, nail files, jazz. And then there's another one with By Johnny. And I assume that's going to contain the same sort of stuff.
Yeah, just a different design.
Yeah, it's...
Yeah, Manicare stuff, but like someone has changed the packaging.
Yeah, it's like themed packaging.
Yeah.
Oh god, this is so annoying. Jackie Aina created a video talking about a product called Wowder, and she was like, it's, this is sponsored content, I can't tell you who the person is, and people were like, is that even legal? And then people went on a hunt to find out who the brand was, and it's Glossier. So Glossier is bringing out Wowder, which is face powder, and here we are.
How did she do a video about it and then didn't even say what the brand was? That's so weird.
Because apparently I don't get it either. And the thing that fucking annoyed me about this is, like, in the video she said, I'm not allowed to tell you who the brand is until the product launches. Do you think people are dumb? Like, we know how to work shit out. I
just find that really strange that they're trying to do marketing. Like, I reckon they've got some like snazzy new fucking marketing intern that's like, no, it's not about creating like hype or buzz about like something that's about to be released. It's about creating suspense,
mystery.
Yeah, no one knows what it is, but I don't think people care enough. They're not going to be like, what is this Wowder?
I'm sorry.
I'm going to be like, that is the stupidest name ever. Keep it away from me.
No one fucking cares.
That's
something else
weird.
that I don't care about, but
Some people care.
Some people care. Glossier is launching internationally in places. UK and France and Canada. So Canada will have first access at the end of this month, and then the UK and France by the end of 2018.
What? I thought you were going to say into 2017.
Also, I am just going to say, like, this article is on Beauty Directory, and I'm just like, seriously, you think that's news?
Well, none of these beauty kind of things are actually news. Most of them just take an Instagram post and then, like, let's make news out of it.
I know. I'm sick and tired of this. Actually. There's a new brand called Hank and Henry coming out.
Cute little owl logo.
Yeah, with silver sparkles. We don't know what it is.
See, that's the thing. Brand. It's a Hank and Henry beauty, so clearly we're going to talk about it on Beauty News.
Yeah, of course.
But I don't like brands that hype things that I don't even know what the fuck they are.
They had...
This could be a little turd in a box for all we know.
When I checked their Instagram account last, they had like 4 or 5 photos up. So they're like brand new. So we do have a little bit of drama.
Yeah.
And of course, it fucking revolves around Jeffree Star. However... it's not his fault.
Yeah.
I don't think.
This is a repeat of the Black Moon Cosmetics bullshit.
It is a repeat of Black Moon Cosmetics, and I think it's really sad. Lunatick.
Could I just say, though, quickly, that in an episode months ago, they were showing new packaging, like voting on if it was metallic or matte or something.
Yes.
And they made a point to say that we've had the trademark for this design since blah, 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 blah.
Yes.
And I remember us saying, that is probably as a way for them to protect themselves from the haters that are like diehard Jeffree Star fans. They'll be like, you copied Jeffree Star.
Yeah.
Whereas when these Jeffree Star lipsticks came out a year ago, we said that there's already a brand that does ammunition-looking lipsticks, which is Lunatick Labs Cosmetics or whatever it's called. So, yeah, it's a known thing. But I thought that they were doing it to preempt
people
comments.
Yeah, having a dig at them about it.
Not as a way of saying that he's infringed our copyright or trademark or whatever, and I'm going to come for him.
So what's happening is Lunatick Cosmetics Labs has filed proceedings against Jeffree Star over his lipstick bullet packaging. Yeah,
so they actually did file this trademark for their lipstick design in 2014. So this was way before Jeffree made his bullet lipsticks. And the thing is, with the Black Moon Cosmetics one, which it was clearly an attention grab by Black Moon Cosmetics. They probably knew. So if you're new to this and you haven't heard about it, the Manny MUA and Jeffree Star collab had a design that was black background holographic logo that had a moon and a star. Now, people were saying that this was very similar to the Black Moon Cosmetics because they have black background, holographic moon, and then it says Black Moon as their logo. Now, they threatened to sue Jeffree Star, and this was the week before the release or something like that.
Yeah.
And essentially they settled, and whether this went to court, if this went to court, they probably wouldn't have had a case because the main distinctive element that looked similar was the color combination. But that was not what they trademarked. They didn't trademark the color combination of black and holographic. They trademarked a moon and the words Black Moon or BM.
Yes.
So the moon and the star is not infringing that whatsoever. They're not claiming they're Black Moon Cosmetics. And the only reason they settled was because I believe Jeffree Star didn't want this to hold up the release of the collab, and they knew that by holding that over his head, they can get some money and they can get some notoriety from it. So when I originally saw this, I thought it seems like it's something that Lunatick Labs might also be doing. They want to get their name out there. They want a bit of extra cash. But if you actually look at what they've trademarked back in 2014, it is actually the design of a bullet-shaped lipstick container. Colour, words, stuff like that doesn't matter. It's not specific for what they trademarked, but it's the shape of the lipstick. And that is something that you can trademark. It is their design, and it was unique at the time. And if you look at the lipstick side by side, okay, they're not exactly the same, but if one's designed to be a bullet lipstick, and it could be copying, or it could be infringing that trademark. So I think this is a different situation because I don't think they can I think they probably hinted at it ages ago, being like, we've trademarked this ages ago. It's our design. And they've probably been waiting, getting a lot of legal advice as to whether they should pursue it. And I actually think that if this one may have some case.
Maybe. I don't know.
But I reckon there's a chance.
I think it's just look, I don't like Jeffree Star, and I know people are going to be like, you're just defending him. I just think this is a money grab.
See, I don't think it is, though, because if someone actually took something that we copyrighted, like a name or a something, and started using it, it's our right
absolutely
to pursue it. And at the same time, it might not necessarily be a money grab, but more to do with protecting our image and not having everyone kind of taking it and... because that's another thing. They would be facing so much. Jeffree did that first. Jeffree did that first. And all of a sudden, what makes their brand unique, he's railroaded them. So it might not just be about money, because it will probably cost them a lot to pursue this.
Absolutely.
More than what they might actually get back.
Yeah.
But it's more of a point. Like, they had the rights to do it. They came up with it years before. Someone else has copied it.
Yeah.
And I think that you stand your ground.
And look, we don't know if they have, you know, held on to their trademark and been like, well, we'll just, you know, use it as a weapon when we can, or if they did fucking, like, alert Jeffree Star to the fact that they held this trademark when these were already in production, because he sneak peeked these lipsticks. We had an idea of what they look like well before they were released. So if they knew about it and they did send him a letter saying, you know, trademark over here,
stay in your lane,
then, you know, he's basically getting what he asked for. So we don't know. All we know is Lunatick Cosmetics Lab is potentially suing Jeffree Star. They filed proceedings. So yeah. Little update, because it's kind of relevant now, but also no longer relevant. But we talked about it. JD Wadey 180 and Beautylish were apparently doing a collaboration. Oh my god, it wasn't even a collaboration. Yawn.
What is it?
It's like a hand-picked group of products valued at over $212 for $130. I think it's already sold out. I don't know.
So it's like a beauty box that she's created.
It's like RCMA, no colour powder, Charlotte Tilbury mascara.
Looks like a
lip gloss.
Yeah.
Josie Marin Vomit, is it? No, it's Natasha Denona. Sorry, I take that back.
Yeah.
And I think another, like, Natasha Denona blush, and it's, like, stuff.
Yeah,
it's just... So, yeah.
Wasn't a collab, it was just a box.
It was just a box. Something that's pretty fucked up. So, there is a brand in the States called Justice. Now, I believe it's a clothing brand for young children and young teens, and they also sell cosmetics. And apparently they found asbestos in one of their highlighters.
Jesus.
That's a really, really fucked up. They also found traces of, where was it? They said it was like lead. Oh, here it is. Heavy metals, barium, chromium, lead, and selenium.
Ooh.
I'm not too sure. I'm pretty sure barium and chromium aren't great for you. I know lead is definitely not.
I don't think you want traces of heavy metals in your makeup regardless.
Well, yeah. That's... I just...
Unless it's gold.
Well, even then...
No, I don't even want it then.
No, not really. It just makes it expensive. Yeah, so it was found in the talcum powder, or talc, sorry. It was found in the talc that they used to create the highlighters. And they're saying that most likely because it was imported or manufactured in Japan, but they... China, but they can't be sure, like, where it happened.
Yeah, where it was contaminated along the way. Yeah.
So, yeah, that's...
But it does imply a very cheap manufacturing process.
That's fucked.
Yeah.
So if your kid has any Justice makeup...
Get rid of it.
Maybe, yeah.
Get rid of it.
All
right, so this is the...
Juvias Place?
Yeah, it's the... Like
Saharan
sneak peek
2.
of the Saharan palette volume 2.
Yeah.
Now, all they're doing is sneak peeking packaging and getting people to sort of vote on, not necessarily vote, but they want people to express which one they would prefer on Instagram. So there's the purple one, and then there's the pink and yellow one. I like the pink and yellow one.
I don't mind them both. I think they're both nice colour combos.
I just like the gradient.
Yeah.
On the other one.
Yeah, it's nice. It's pretty.
Yeah. So that is going to be coming sometime
in the future.
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian West also did a Photoshop for a new KKW
A Photoshop?
Ooh, that was a Freudian slip.
Freudian. I love it.
Photo shoot. For a new KKW Beauty product.
Do you reckon it's a liner?
Yeah, probably.
That's pretty excessive liner.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So this is a sneak peek of Kat Von D working on packaging for an upcoming brow product. So I don't know if there's going to be 3 things or if she's tossing up between names. I'm not too sure. I don't like the signature one though. It looks too generic.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I reckon that signature one, it doesn't flow with what I typically imagine her lettering to be like.
I agree.
Whereas the Super Brow and the Brow Struck, they do.
Yeah,
so.
I like the Brow Struck one.
Yeah.
Signature Brow kind of looks like the Crown Casino Club card.
Yeah, it does actually. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's cringe.
Yeah.
Don't do it, Kat Von D.
Don't do it.
MAC apparently have some new 6-pan eyeshadow palettes they've brought out. They're the Pro Eye palettes. People are saying these have Viseart vibes.
Yeah.
I suppose.
But aren't they 9-pan or 12-pan?
Yeah, I think they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These just look like the 6-pan that MAC have been bringing out.
Yeah.
In limited edition collections.
Yeah. So there's the Bad Girl, which is green and blue. The Romantic, which is pink, red, purple. We've got the Silly one, which looks...
6 shades of beige.
Oh my god.
Doesn't look very silly.
The Dame,
I'd call the Dame the boring lady.
Yeah, it's like...
The office worker.
The 60-year-old lady.
Yeah.
And the Social Climber, which is
tan.
the wallflower. Like,
in the 70s,
when
all the wallpaper was fucking olive and orange.
I'm not... blah.
Yeah, anyway.
God, I'm so inspired. These boxes, these Look Inner boxes, are currently available at Nordstrom.
Yeah.
We'll
link it down below.
Sure. Go on then. So yeah, they're just look. It's a
they do bring these out occasionally.
They do. Yeah, it's a few beauty products in a box. You buy them in a pack
to create a certain look.
Exactly. So there you go. Marlena has been asked when she's bringing out foundation.
Seriously?
Your
products are just one of the best.
Oh, just one.
Yeah.
See what you did there. So she said next spring she wants it to be perfect before releasing. So next spring we're going to have some foundations.
I swear she did talk about these because she did. I swear she did. I know this is probably an update. We're going to talk about it now anyway, but I remember her saying that she's bringing out dewy ones first.
Yeah, I remember this. I tried to find
it
last night when I was editing the photos, and I'm like, fucking, where is it?
Yeah, I do remember talking about it probably a good year ago now. And she was saying that the first ones she's bringing out are dewy ones and she's testing them on different skin tones. And then in the future she might bring out more of a full coverage matte one.
Yeah.
I remember a video. I don't know which one it is, but I remember it. So, yeah. It was sort of an update.
I'm sure she's talked about them before.
Yeah. So, these are new. They've just been released in the US. So, they're the NYX Lid Lingerie. They're matte eye tints. So they're designed to... So they're not eye cream.
Yeah, I was going to say.
So they're eye tints. I don't know what that means, but they do say that you can get different colours and layer them for different... Like, you know, if you wanted to make, like, a purpley nude, you can get the purple and then put the nude on the top. So clearly it's not an opaque formula, but there's 12 shades available and they're currently available in the US.
Okay. See, they look quite opaque here,
but I don't know if that's that.
Maybe that. No, actually, these are these fucking slip teas. So NYX slip teas. They look to be. They're liquid lipsticks.
How many liquid lipsticks do they need to bring out?
That's a thing. Like, I hate it when they bring out liquid lipsticks because I'm like, they're glossy liquid lipsticks, they're matte liquid lipsticks. I'm like, didn't we just talk about these 5 minutes ago?
Yeah.
No, it was a different range along with 6 other ranges.
And you're like, oh, there's a new metallic blah blah. So like, didn't we talk about these in the cosmic metals? No, these ones are matte ones. And
yeah. I know.
I get it.
Apparently, these slip teas are lip oils.
Oh.
But they're semi-matte finish. What?
That would be similar to...
It's like, it's going to be
the
like...
Lancome...
Yeah.
juicy matte shakers, surely. I don't know, man.
Oh, anyway, they're going to be $7 US.
12 shades?
Yeah.
Cool.
So that's a thing.
That's a thing.
Paul and Joe.
I thought you said Pong.
Like, no, Pong. Definitely not Pong.
Pong and
Paul
Joe.
and Joe. And this is probably one of the only things, other than the Snow White Besame stuff.
That's true.
Like, this is the only thing keeping me going right now.
That and some caffeine.
Caffeine, Coca-Cola. So they are bringing out a really beautiful limited edition collection.
Yeah.
So every year they do this where they bring out some little lipstick cases.
Yeah.
So they're like holders for your lipsticks. There's also 3 duo eyeshadow sets in cute little printed boxes. 3 nail polishes, red, white, and blue.
Yeah, because this is the Parisian Girl collection for fall.
Yes.
Releasing in the UK, US, and Japan 1st of August.
Yes. There's also 2 lip balms, I believe. And then there's 25 lipstick shades.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if this is their normal lipstick shade range and they're just like changing up the packaging. I don't know what's happening there. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know. Because we don't have this brand in Australia. We did see it in Japan.
Yeah.
Very pretty brand.
Yes.
But the lip treatments are the cat-shaped ones.
Oh,
they're
so cute. How would you use them?
I don't know. You could chop them up in a makeup breakup.
You could. You could indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the only way I'd ever chop up a cat.
Yes. Strobe Cosmetics is bringing out a Dragons Are Coming collection.
Well, it's already out.
Oh yeah.
And what does it correspond with? Dun 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 dun.
Oh, I can't do that for very long.
Hayley's on the cusp of have a cold.
Yeah.
It could develop into a worse cold.
I'm teetering on the edge.
So we decided to film a little bit earlier than we normally do, just if she breaks out into disease.
Yeah.
We'll have a video for Friday.
Otherwise, we'd be filming on Cat's couch. See, I can't even talk. I'm fucking rugged up.
I'd be coming over and I'd be bringing her soup in bed, and I'd be like, "So tell us about the Game of Thrones collection, please, Hayley."
No. So, we've got 3 eyeshadows here. We've got Drogon, Viserion, and Rhaegal.
Yeah.
They are green, a yellow, sort of white, shifting gold shade, and Drogon, which is a red.
Yeah,
brown.
With probably a black base, because it's inspired by the black one.
It is indeed.
So, yeah, if you don't get the reference...
Sorry.
It's very smart that it's releasing on Game of Thrones Season 7 release date.
Yes.
Well done.
Yes.
But if you are a big Game of Thrones fan and you want some new eyeshadows, there you go.
Yeah. There you go.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. Mugler. Sorry, I just had to say it. I'm not sure how to pronounce his first name correctly, but I'm just going to go for it. I believe it's Terry Mugler. It's not. I know it's not. As soon as it came out, it was wrong. Anyway,
sounds better in your head.
It doesn't matter. They're bringing out a limited edition 60ml Mugler Alien O Sublime. So the notes will be on your screen, and my goodness, not only does it sound like it would smell good, but that bottle is very pretty and kind of cool.
See, I was never a big fan of the original Alien. I didn't mind it, but it just doesn't seem like one of those fragrances that will sit well on me.
Yeah.
But the notes of this
sound
like citruses and stuff like that. I'm all for it. I want to try it.
I wish that the bits that are gold, I wish they were black, because then I could imagine
it being an alien.
Alien, old school Alien.
I'm thinking about it as well. I'm like, that looks like a gold alien with some fancy cape.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah,
I really like it. So yeah, I'm down with that. I'm down with that
too. Oh, here we go. Wiki Lux are releasing a new lipstick. It's called what's it called? The Glow Balm or something. Glimmer Balm. I was so close. But essentially it is just like lip balm with a lot of shimmer in it.
Yeah.
Like a pearlescent, shimmery lip balm. Perfect. I like this photo with all the kind of like 80s, 90s inspired stuff.
And I like how they've used the holographic like flat lay material or paper, and it creates pretty little light reflex in the lipstick. I think it looks really pretty. But your lipstick won't actually look like that. Just saying.
Yeah. It will look more like this.
Yeah. It'll be that.
Yeah. It'll be that. I want to see it on.
Yeah.
I kind of find it a little bit annoying. I'll put a screenshot of their Instagram page. They've got a holographic jacket. They've got like this ball with stuff. They've got someone with sparkles all over their face. But they don't have any fucking swatches of the actual product.
This is honestly why I kind of hate Instagram, because I feel like most accounts out there are just fucking useless.
Just
They're
fluff.
not helpful. It's fluff. They've taken photos that are mostly actually just other people's work.
Yeah, they're all other people's work.
And I know people love to say like, oh, regram. Instagram has created that trend. So it's a legitimate thing. But at the end of the day, these are like big companies using other people's work for free.
And half the time not crediting the right source.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's just...
It's fucked.
It's really annoying. So...
Your Instagram account's useless. I mean, it's useless.
It looks pretty for my inspiration wall.
Oh! Fucking mood board.
Mood board.
No,
Pinterest.
seriously. Fuck off.
Yeah, it is. It's like a teenager's Pinterest account.
Oh my god, vomit.
Yeah, I just want to see a swatch of the damn lipstick.
I know. I'm not fucking medicated enough for this.
I'm not medicated at all. Fuck Jesus. But we're gonna go.
Yeah.
We're gonna watch Game of Thrones.
Yes.
And eat some cheese.
Yeah. Fuck everything.
Not you guys. We like you.
No, not you guys.
Unless you complained on our last video, then you can.
Oh, yeah. Actually, can I just say thank you guys so much for all the fucking support with, like, the links and stuff.
We can confirm we've still made no money from it.
Yeah.
It has not moved.
It's so true. But a lot of you were like, I feel like people in our industry, especially in this day and age, if you know anything about what happens behind the scenes and the drama and all that stuff, it is kind of scary when you're like, so guys, I'm actually going to try and make money out of my content. And you kind of expect people to freak the fuck out. And almost no one did.
Yeah.
Almost.
And can I just address the people that did freak the fuck out? I do want to say that, like, I don't like whinging about money because that's not what this is about.
No.
We do provide free entertainment.
Yeah.
We try at minimum 3 videos a week. Lately it's been more like 5 or 6 or 7 videos a week. We do make this for free. We're not charging you.
No.
We do get a little bit of ad revenue. But
it's not much.
No, and for the work that we put in, it's literally getting like, if a couple of dollars an hour, if that.
I would,
And the only reason why we can do what we're doing is because I've actually decided to take this year off work and literally live off my savings, hoping that this will go somewhere. So we're kind of taking a bit of a leap of faith. So when people start saying, how dare you try to make a couple of dollars through a referral link, I'm like, how dare you fucking watch our content for free and then bitch that we've made hundreds of videos that, like, a beauty news episode, let's put it out there, at least 12 hours of work goes into those videos.
At least.
There's 2 of them a week. Plus others, how dare you crack the shits that we want to actually be able to pay our bills.
I know.
Like, that's fucked.
Yeah.
It's really, really
that
unfair.
really pisses me off.
Yeah. So, the majority of you are fantastic and we love you.
No, seriously. You guys have been so good. And some people, like, there's been some cute little jokes and stuff. And it's, like, lighthearted and it's lovely. So...
And we've had a few people ask us questions like, if I come back to that page, will it still...
Okay,
We don't actually know.
Yeah, we don't actually know. We'll be totally honest. We use reward style.
Yeah.
Yeah, reward style.
And it's the first time we've used it.
And honestly, there's not a whole lot of information available on that website. Yeah. I have tried to like look around a little bit more and work stuff out, but I think maybe I'm not looking in the right spots. But possibly, but I'm not sure. And I think
it depends on the site.
It would depend on the advertiser. So like Sephora might have different rules to Ulta and fucking so on and so forth. So I'm not 100% sure, but yeah.
So we love you all.
We do.
Except for a couple of you. But also,
fuck off!
Yeah, but also, I just want to say, like, we've tried to hold off doing this as long as possible because we're not in it to make money, but at the same time, you got to do what you got to do to survive. But the fact that some people are like, how dare you? And they're probably watching so many content creators that lie about affiliate links and lie about sponsored content. I'm like, well, if you want to be ignorant, go for your life, but we like to educate people and tell people what's going on instead of trying to pull the wool over their eyes, because that's not how we roll. We don't want to be deceitful about what we're doing. No. We'd always tell you guys, and I just like it. Oh God, sometimes some of those comments I read, they're fun to read though. No, they like honestly, I had to laugh. I was like, if I don't laugh, I'm just gonna. I don't know if I should be enraged. I know. I'm just gonna go coastal. Like, God. Yeah. My God. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry I was a grumpy bum today. I don't feel well. Yeah. Hopefully I'll be back next week, brighter and better than ever before. Wait. Oh, it's a new video. We need an emoji. Yeah. How about the mask? The sick mask. Oh, yeah. The Japan sick mask. Yeah. I wish we had them in Australia. We do, but I don't think it's socially acceptable to wear them. Yeah, you can try it. Could try. Give it a go. I'll just go out on the street wearing a mask. Cough, cough, cough. Yeah, it's just a polite thing to watch the crowd part. Well, it's better than coughing without it. It's absolutely better than coughing without it. Or coughing into your hand and then touching like a door handle. Exactly right. Yeah, that scares the shit out of me. Scares the shit out of me. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. And tune in on the weekend for wine time. Oh yeah, wine time. Yay. Bye. Bye.